So this guy has had a hell of a run by the looks of it. 40 million he spent in 8 years, from over 100 million from the Euro Millions he won. Gradually dwindled down. It says we're spending at the rate of almost 100,000 a week. Wow, that is crazy. I mean, everyone's had the fantasy of, you know, what would you do if you won 100 million, 200 million, £1 billion. This guy was living it. You know, it's still an insane amount of money just to have tax-free. He ended up buying a football club towards the end of his life, but kind of went out on a high. You know, it says here that he sort of bought a 55% stake in his local football club to leave this to the fans. Fans could have furniture and whatever. You know, they reckon he had E-type Jaguars, he had a Mercedes class, a Mercedes-Benz in his collection. Hell of a lot of furniture. This guy knew how to live. I don't see what's wrong with this, in my opinion. To start with, I probably wouldn't tell anyone, and that's just me being honest. I mean, you can choose to remain anonymous, and the amount of people you get, you know, coming out of the woodwork. Hey, remember me? I used to do this, blah blah blah. Hey, you used to be friends in year 7, remember? Can you help me out? Blah blah blah. I none of that. You know, it didn't say that he died penniless. It just said that he had pretty much a hell of a run with it, and that he spent millions on cars, and then a house. I think it was a £1.5 million house he lived. It says he died of acute kidney injury. That was non-specific, but I would have 100% died from some kind of kidney failure issue, or some kind of reaction to some kind of substance, because I tell you something, you can't give someone that insane amount of money and expect them not to at least go off the rails slightly. You know, it doesn't matter how old they are. He's going to be living the high life. It's safe to say that he's going to be having a few drinks, doing a few things he shouldn't be doing, and, you know, ultimately, as long as he's not hurting anybody, power to him. You know, my issue is I would worry how, yeah, just to maintain being grounded and just not to be a complete dick and just you know, fly around the world.